Hello everyone, and welcome to the October episode of Healthy RC Living. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. Well, let's start off the show with a look at how the city paid tribute to 9/11.
The Rancho Cucamonga Police Department and the Fire District held a September 11th remembrance ceremony at Freedom Courtyard to pay tribute to those who lost their lives on September 11th, 2001. The ceremony honored the 41 Port Authority, the 23 New York Police Department, and the 343 Fire Department of New York personnel who died in the line of duty.
President Bush also said, quote, "We will remember every rescuer who died in honor. We will remember every family that lives in grief. We will remember the fire and ash, the last phone calls, the funerals of the children. As we stand here this morning, and for every moment of the rest of our lives, let us honor their sacrifice, remember them, and remain vigilant so that evil does not stain our soil with our brethren blood ever again."
The RC Kangaroos passed silently by the 9/11 tribute ceremony at approximately 9:11 a.m. Jim Partridge of the Rancho Cucamonga Kangaroos Running Club organized the 4th annual 9/11 tribute run across Rancho Cucamonga, waving the American flag for 9.11 miles.
It's part of the Rancho Cucamonga Kangaroos Running Club. It's a Facebook group and a lot of fun local people that everybody knows everybody, and we're gonna run 9.11 miles and finish at Altaloma High School right in front of the Vietnam War Memorial and do a small tribute ceremony there and sing the national anthem. It should be nice. When I first started doing this, I did the first one alone, and everybody climbed on, said, "Wow, do that again." Then in the second year, dozens of people showed up. Everybody wanted to be part of this tribute because people realize it's a fading memory for most kids these days. Freshmen in high school, this is a historical event for them that happened before they were born. So I'm just trying to keep the memory alive.
All those who don't know history are doomed to repeat it. It is a plea to not forget past sacrifice. We have gathered here on this beautiful day in Rancho Cucamonga to remember not just the fallen firefighters and law enforcement officials, but every person who was murdered this day 15 years ago. Remembering gives us strength against evil and empowers us to battle for peace and what is just.
The last alarm was rung. A joint honor guard tribute along with the fire district's pipes and drum corps was also heard. Reporting for Healthy RC, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
It's important to always stay prepared for an emergency. David Wiley shows us what the city is doing for Ready RC.
Students from Rancho Cucamonga Middle School will be learning about and assembling pet preparedness kits from September 21st through October 20th. The Rancho Cucamonga Fire Protection District launched the pilot program with Rancho Cucamonga Middle School called Ready RC Pets.
So today we kicked off the Ready RC Pets campaign, and we did it here at Rancho Cucamonga Middle School, which is our first program, our first school that we've rolled it out with. And the intent was to share with the middle school students what they can do to get their pets prepared for an emergency. And the point of that is kind of introducing them to the idea of being prepared for an emergency, and hopefully that will spark a conversation with their family members so that their entire family creates an emergency kit as well as an emergency plan.
I think it's very important that everyone in our community be prepared in the event of a disaster, and this again is a way for our students to spread that message to their families as well as other people in the community.
Students were guided in making their own pet preparedness kit. The presentation was made fun and entertaining for the students.
It's much easier to work with kids when you want a change of action at home, because it's easy to talk to the kids about being prepared or learning about fire safety. And typically speaking, they'll take that information home to their parents and then generate that conversation at home. The kids seemed really excited about the project and seemed pretty receptive of the concept of getting their pets prepared. We gave the kids a couple of options. If they have pets at home, obviously we want them to create a kit for their own pet at home, but we also understand that there's a lot of kids that may not have pets, and we still wanted to allow them to participate in the project. So they're given the opportunity to create kits for pets at the animal shelter. So they can create a kit and have it donated to the animal shelter for an animal in need.
The Rancho Cucamonga Fire District is very committed to disaster resiliency, and working with kids is a great opportunity to increase the preparedness of Rancho Cucamonga residents.
September is National Preparedness Month, and that leads us also right into our October event, which is Great Shakeout, and we participate in that. It's the largest earthquake drill in U.S. history, and this project really ties into that because the preparedness kits will be due about the same time Shakeout is here, so we can spread the preparedness over September and October and hopefully make a really good impact on the kids.
Reporting for Healthy RC, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
And now we'll stop by another healthy dining option here in Rancho Cucamonga, the Chop Stop.
Chop Stop, specializing in chopped salads, is the most recent restaurant to join the Healthy RC dining program.
Well, I looked at a lot of different options because I wanted to bring what I wanted personally out to Rancho Cucamonga. So I went to a bunch of different salad restaurants, and I liked this one, so I approached them about a franchising opportunity.
At Chop Stop, customers can build their own salads with more than 40 different fresh ingredients, or order off the menu's featured salad list with options like the Cobb or barbecue chop.
What makes it unique is that it's all chopped salads. Everything's chopped very fine, so you get a little bit of every ingredient in every bite.
Troy says 2 salads in particular have become customer favorites since the store opened in June.
The Santa Fe chop is the most popular, and then the Viva Mexico is also very popular. In the Santa Fe, there's black beans, there's corn, there's chicken, there's avocado, there's pepper jack cheese with the cilantro lime dressing.
Jana Kavinsky, who likes to come in for lunch, agrees the Santa Fe chop is a salad she always likes to order.
I like it, it's not too spicy. I don't want something too spicy, but it still has good taste for it, and it's a salad, so it can't be bad for you, right?
Not only does the restaurant offer their chopped salads, but customers can turn any salad into a wrap or try another healthy option, such as minestrone or chicken noodle soup.
We do pretzels. We do warm chaparrito bowls, which is our cilantro lime rice, black or white beans, chicken. We do vegan. We have a lot of vegans that come in. And there you can also build your own chaparrito bowl and put 6 toppings in it. And, you know, that's a warm food.
If you say room, Chop Stop also has health-friendly desserts. Macias says that the restaurant's regulars are proof that Rancho Cucamonga needed an eatery like Chop Stop that's healthy, affordable, and fast.
There's not too many salad places around, so bringing it here, yeah, it's everybody talks about it. And as soon as we opened, it was on Facebook, and so we have a lot of friends that are teachers, and so they love that, the fact that it's quick and easy. They come and order on the phone, they come and pick it up, their meals are ready for lunch. So yeah, it's been amazing.
Troy invites all Rancho Cucamonga residents to visit the restaurant.
I think it's worth a try because not only is it healthy, it's also very tasty. It tastes good, and that's really important, that you have something that you enjoy eating. And if you try it and you enjoy it, then you want to come back again.
Chop Stop is one of 18 restaurants participating in the Healthy RC dining program, which encourages healthy dining when eating out, healthy meal options for adults and children, and ways to make it easier for customers to recognize healthier meal options at the restaurant. Benefits to the program include free access to a dietitian to create healthier meal options, promotion on the city's website and mobile app, and free Healthy RC material. All restaurants are encouraged to apply by filling out the registration form online at the Healthy RC Dining homepage on the city's website. For Healthy RC Living, I'm Brooke Slyer.
World Gratitude Day is a national day of celebration to do just that. Conchetta DeLuco shows us how we honored that tradition here in Rancho Cucamonga.
What do we have to be grateful for? That's an important question that was answered citywide for the first time in Rancho Cucamonga on World Gratitude Day, a worldwide celebration of spreading good news in efforts to try and make the world a better place.
There's a lot of things going on in the world and in the news locally that kind of make us feel not so good. But bringing gratitude around the world on one day and appreciating all the people, the police, the firemen, people like here at the Pet Adoption Center, saying thank you makes everybody feel great.
Veronica and a group of dedicated volunteers from HRC Senior Living in Rancho Cucamonga were on the front lines and on a mission on September 21st, traveling in a bus and delivering lots of hugs, cheers, flowers, cookies, Play-Doh, and personalized cards to different communities in efforts to remind everyone what they need to be grateful for and how grateful the community is for them.
World Gratitude Day was important for us to actually give out from our community to so many other people. The residents felt great, the people receiving it, giving and receiving was amazing. So the whole company-wide did this, and it was a great event.
The group made stops at the James L. Brult Senior Center, Loma High School, Child Development Center at Chaffey College, and finished their day at the Pet Adoption Center, where residents soon learned it is hard to resist adopting some of these adorable faces.
About a month ago or so, we had a member of Atria Del Rey. It was a senior living community that they came in and they were able to adopt an animal. And as you probably know, animals bring joy and happiness to lives from 2 years old to 90 years old. And we actually had a gentleman, he came in and he adopted one of our animals, and he lives there at Atria Del Rey with all of the other senior members of the community. And it just creates, there's never just one definition of a home.
Pets mean a lot to us at Atria Del Rey. It's not just for our center, but throughout the company. Pets mean a lot. They're great for our mental health. They're great for our physical health because we have so many people walking their dogs, coming out with their cats. We do things at Halloween with them. We have tea parties with them. We do all kinds of things with our pets. So it's really amazing. It's a great thing to have a pet at Atria.
First celebrated in 1965, World Gratitude Day was officially adopted by the United Nations as a worldwide holiday to show appreciation and gratitude for all things big and small. Atria Del Rey Senior Living, located on Baseline Road in Rancho, was only one of the many Atria communities located nationwide and in Canada that helped celebrate the event. Their involvement comes on the heels of the efforts of the Healthy RC Living movement that embraces the importance of mental and emotional health in the community.
So it really feels comfortable. It's safe. It's a great city here in Rancho Cucamonga, and our residents love it here, and they enjoy it here. They enjoy shopping in the cities. There's so many things they love to do here.
For more information on World Gratitude Day and Atria Senior Living in Rancho Cucamonga, visit www.atriaseniorliving.com. Bringing you the best of Rancho Cucamonga, I'm Conchetta DeLuco with Healthy RC Living.
Being prepared is also important for our pets. Marco Gutierrez takes us to the fire department to show us how they're helping us keep our pets safe.
Students from Rancho Cucamonga Middle School will be learning about and assembling pet preparedness kits from September 21st through October 20th. The Rancho Cucamonga Fire Protection District launched the pilot program with Rancho Cucamonga Middle School called Ready RC Pets.
So today we kicked off the Ready RC Pets campaign, and we did it here at Rancho Cucamonga Middle School, which is our first school that we've rolled it out with. And the intent was to share with the middle school students what they can do to get their pets prepared for an emergency. And the point of that is kind of introducing them to the idea of being prepared for an emergency, and hopefully that will spark a conversation with their family members so that their entire family creates an emergency kit as well as an emergency plan.
I think it's very important that everyone in our community be prepared in the event of a disaster, and this again is a way for our students to spread that message to their families as well as other people in the community.
Students were guided in making their own pet preparedness kit. The presentation was made fun and entertaining for the students.
It's much easier to work with kids when you want a change of action at home, because it's easy to talk to the kids about being prepared or learning about fire safety. And typically speaking, they'll take that information home to their parents and then generate that conversation at home. The kids seemed really excited about the project and seemed pretty receptive of the concept of getting their pets prepared. We gave the kids a couple of options. If they have pets at home, obviously we want them to create a kit for their own pet at home, but we also understand that there's a lot of kids that may not have pets, and we still wanted to allow them to participate in the project. So they're given the opportunity to create kits for pets at the animal shelter. So they can create a kit and have it donated to the animal shelter for an animal in need.
The Rancho Cucamonga Fire District is very committed to disaster resiliency, and working with kids is a great opportunity to increase the preparedness of Rancho Cucamonga residents.
September is National Preparedness Month, and that leads us also right into our October event, which is Great Shakeout, and we participate in that. It's the largest earthquake drill in U.S. history, and this project really ties into that because the preparedness kits will be due about the same time Shakeout is here, so we can spread the preparedness over September and October and hopefully make a really good impact on the kids.
Reporting for Healthy RC, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
An East Coast restaurant is now here on the West Coast, including right here in Rancho Cucamonga. David Wiley introduces us to the Tropical Smoothie Cafe.
Tropical Smoothie Cafe has been a popular spot in Las Vegas and the eastern U.S. for a long time. And in January, they made the big move into the Inland Empire with a new restaurant in Rancho Cucamonga. Located on Foothill Boulevard just east of the 15 freeway, Tropical Smoothie Cafe has a menu that boasts a variety of sandwiches, wraps, salads, and of course smoothies.
Our popular items change every single month, so at the current moment, Island Green is like our really top seller. It's our green smoothie, so it has mango, pineapple, banana, spinach, and kale. Right now, for the food side, our Caribbean jerk bowl and wrap is the most popular.
The Tropical Smoothie Cafe is part of the Healthy RC dining program. Its menu boasts bold, flavorful food with vegetarian options, gluten-free selections, and a number of dishes under 500 calories. And the smoothies are all made to order from the freshest of ingredients.
All of our ingredients are fresh, and that's why we have a bar so that people can look in and see that we have fresh ingredients.
With that in mind, the Tropical Smoothie Cafe has partnered with the city's Healthy RC dining program to provide healthy options. Dozens of restaurants in Rancho have joined the Healthy RC dining program. The program encourages restaurants to offer healthy options on their menu and gives them access to a registered dietitian. Participating restaurants have a window sticker acknowledging their participation. At the Tropical Smoothie Cafe, the slogan is, "Eat better, feel better," which is why they use what they call better-for-you ingredients in their food and smoothies.
Compared to a lot of other places that serve soda or high concentrated smoothies with juice in them, our smoothies are blended with ice and water. They're a lot healthier because we don't add sherbet and we don't add anything extra to it that would change the consistencies.
It really is one of the first things you notice is all the fresh produce that's available. And part of the fun is customizing your smoothie with a variety of healthy options.
We do add turbinado, which is an all-natural cane sugar, to all of our smoothies. However, you can substitute that with honey, Splenda, or stevia, which is healthier for your body than the sugar if you wanted to choose a healthier lifestyle. We also have a whole bunch of add-ins. So we have fresh ginger, spinach and kale, We have Energizer, B12, probiotics, so you can customize your smoothie and make it as healthy as you want, and that would in turn make your life healthy.
And those healthy ingredients are popular with those who are trying to get in shape or stay in shape.
We get a lot of people from the gym. The gym is not far from here, so we get a lot of people from the gym who come in. They order smoothies, for their workout and things like that.
And the beauty of the Tropical Smoothie Cafe is that they have something for everyone, including breakfast wraps and a kids menu. And if you're feeling adventurous, why not try something new and different, like the avocado?
Sounds strange, but it's greener. So because of the spinach and kale, it makes it greener and it tastes healthier.
So if you're looking for something flavorful, fun, and healthy, swing by the Tropical Smoothie Cafe at 12799 Foothill Boulevard, just east of the 15 freeway. And if you're interested in learning more about the Healthy RC Dining Program or seeing which restaurants are participating, go to the Healthy RC Dining link at cityofrc.us. I'm David Wiley for Healthy RC Living.
The city of Rancho Cucamonga has had great successes in its Healthy Communities programs, but getting the word out about those successes is a challenge. That was the focus of a recent day-long storytelling seminar.
Getting active. I would take my brother to the park and we'd both just hang out and have fun, and it really showed that it wasn't as difficult as a lot of people thought.
Music filled the air for the big crowds that came out for the annual Wellness Fair held recently at Central Park. The event featured more than 24 vendors providing information about a variety of topics and products to live a healthier life.
There is still plenty of time to be actively involved in your personal health, and that certainly includes cultivating a healthy mind.
So there is something for everyone. There's a lot of free items. There's lots to do. And I would have to say that the Rancho Cucamonga libraries are definitely the community centers for Healthy Mind.
Well, a big part of the Healthy RC program is to provide local residents easier access to healthy food and activities.
A group funded by the Robert Woods Johnson Foundation recently visited the city, looking at ways to improve health and safety here. Among the things they looked at, access to healthy foods, our roadways, and our sidewalks.
What I wanted to do was just find a way to get these kids to move more, exercise more, and be a little healthier. Most kids living on the autism spectrum don't get a lot of that physical movement. And so we've created a really cool program so these kids can start moving.
So our students recently received a grant from the Campaign for Tobacco-Free Youth. It's just in support of doing anti-smoking campaigns across the country with youth groups. And so our youth decided what they wanted to do is actually create a poster board showing what the tobacco companies advertise and the messages that they may send to youth.
In an effort to see what types of things are available at this quick stop market and how healthier food options can be provided and displayed, two community groups came together to take a tour. And it's local partnerships like this one that go a long way in improving the health of our community.
The LA County is recognizing its achievers from various cities. Rancho Cucamonga achievers are well deserved.
Thanks to the city of Rancho Cucamonga for letting me be a part of just a great city, and I'm so blessed to be part of Healthy RC Youth Leaders.
Event officials declared Rancho Cucamonga a host town for the Special Olympics World Games. Already, a number of representatives marched in the city's Founders Day Parade and got a warm Rancho Cucamonga welcome from the crowd.
We walk the Pacific Electric Trail every morning with our dogs. We walk it for 6 miles and we use it almost every day.
The city recently received a grant through the California Endowment to look into ways to make the trail system work better for everyone in the city. Everyone loves hearing a story. And for young children, those stories can not only be fun, but educational. That's the goal of the program, Story Time Along the Pacific Electric Trail. It's a series of 4 events that encourages healthy habits for children under 5 years old and for their families all along the Pacific Electric Trail.
A conglomeration of agencies spearheaded by the California Mental Health Services Authority recently held a special awards ceremony here in Rancho to acknowledge teens from around the empire for their work in a special film competition known as Directing the Change.
You know, working in suicide prevention and mental health, it's so nice to have a fun, exciting way to approach these subjects and to have the youth voice.
Healthy RC hosted an intergenerational workshop, Growing Healthy Together, to teach seniors from the James L. Brulte Center and kids from the Grasshoppers Summer Camp about physical activity, nutrition, and gardening.
And we really wanted to focus on health, obviously because we're a healthy RC, so we thought we might as well broaden it as much as we can and incorporate healthy mind, healthy body, healthy earth.
Lauren, a 15-year-old student at Rancho Cucamonga High School, was one of many volunteers showing off big picture ideas about healthy fitness and food choices, even how to reduce your footprint in the kitchen with pedal-powered utensils.
Mental illness. It's known as the silent killer. But during the month of May, the city of Rancho Cucamonga gave this issue a voice and a positive spin by instead of focusing on the negative and rather raising awareness for improving mental health.
My mom was dealing with a lot of work stress. She was really stressed out, and I wanted to do something about giving her more resources or providing her care. As a middle school student and as a freshman growing up within that span, I felt like there's really nothing that I could have done until I found Healthy RC youth leaders. You know, we're working on policies and initiatives that help real people and people like my mom and people throughout Rancho Cucamonga and the county and the state of California.
Thanks to the innovative Healthy RC program. Things like healthy cooking classes for children and their parents, and the extremely popular Pacific Electric Trail have helped promote the concept of making healthy choices.
Imagine walking to school with your mother and then all of a sudden that option is taken away. Well, that's the story behind one Rancho preteen who, thanks to the city, is regaining her independence.
Being able to walk to school was one of the big pieces that she wants.
Unfortunately, when she moved to the Upper Rancho region, she was unable to use her wheelchair or walker to get to school because of the lack of curb ramp. The initiative to step up the timeline for the project not only comes out of necessity for a young girl in need, but based on the continuing efforts of the City of Rancho's Healthy RC initiative and Safe Route to School program. Within a few short weeks, the curb ramp was installed and the results have been met with resounding praise.
We can be able to go to events and things without my mom saying, okay, I can stay on the sidewalk, but you have to go in the street. That's fun!
Well, that wraps up the October episode of Healthy RC Living. If you missed any part of our show, you can always go to the website, healthyrc.com. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. We'll see you next time.
Sounds like you could use some Van Gogurt. It's fortified with arch-rich nutrients to improve your math and reading skills. Catch!
Van Gogurt, thanks. So what's the deal with your ear?
Always with the ear, huh?
Feed your kids the arts. For 10 simple ways to learn how, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.
It's fun to sing.
Zippity zip zip zin zin zin.
Dance.
and play music every day.
Yeah, go for it!
Doing something artistic inspires creativity and helps you succeed in school and life.
Hooray!
Play music, paint, and dance together as a family.
Come on, team!
Blast off with the arts.
Blast off!
For 10 ways to add the arts into your life, visit AmericansForTheArts.org.